Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel because I'm Ricky. So as you guys can see from the title, we're reacting to SZA's sophomore album titled SOS. I have listened to like a track by track analysis. It was on YouTube and there was this guy that was talking about how the album Control is not necessarily about gaining control, but it's about losing it. I think SOS will be the much worse version of Control. And I feel like with the whole COVID transition, and I think this album was definitely made during that time, I think there's a lot that's going to be dark, I'm assuming. But the cover art itself, I've learned that it's a Princess Diana reference, and it looks very peaceful. It's like she looks very peaceful in the middle of the ocean, and it's supposed to fool us with this sense of serenity. But I highly doubt that the album is going to be about that. I feel like it's going to be a very chaotic album. Track number one, the title track, SOS.
Give me a second, give me a minute. Now that bitch can't let you finish. And that's right, I need commissions on mine. All that songs he got from me, all that shit I get for free. I'm so coming like I'm so greasy. As me, so needy. One guy try to replace me, but the stage is too high. They can't survive.
No, wait, hold on. Hold on. There's an element that I'm noticing, which is these oh god, those Jay-Z samples, and oh my god, her voice, she started like sky high. I did not expect that. I did not expect that. Just those smoky vocals. It's been a while. It's been a while. Wow. Okay, let's continue.
Nobody's, that's just me. Ain't no spiteful, I'm just T. Can't hate a bitch for free. Talking, I'm off the bench like Brady. I'm pressing niggas like Katie. It's up. Yeah, nigga.
Whoa. And another thing that I noticed is the change in accent, because she's like one of the most prominent cursive singers that like are out there. But then this one is more hip hop, more spoken. It's sung, yes, but more spoken, and it's more hip hop influenced. It's more rap influenced actually, and it's beautiful. Just her lilt and her rhythm, and okay, let's continue.
That ass so fat it look natural, it's not. I talk bullshit a lot. No more fuck shit, I'm done. Yeah, I'm the one. Yeah, I'm the one. Coming back, I'm horny like suck me. So boring like touch me. All the pretty shit aside. All the funny shit aside. I just want one night. This ain't a warning shot. Case how you hoes forgot.
And I cry. Oh, listen. Oh, and she's giving that mood of listen. I am, I am goddamn fed up. I am fed up. I want what's mine. Okay, I did not expect this mood. I did not expect this mood. I thought, I anticipated some self-deprecating stuff. I expected something that was going to like, guys, SOS, like, emergency. But no, she is like, fuck everything. I am taking, okay, I like, like, hold on. SOS. Track number one. So the one thing that I like first of all from this song is the production, the soulful vocals, like distorted vocals, reminding me of like Jay-Z's oldest work, and her very soulful tone as well. It's very at the forefront, and it's how can I describe this? Okay. It's beautiful how she was able to merge like that soulful tone from the production and those vocals, and then she just belted her ass out from the first song. I am so, oh, okay. Okay, we actually need to move on. Track number 2 is Kill Bill.
Still a fan, even though I'm salty. Hate to see you with some other partner, you happy. I'm so mature that got me a therapist to tell me there's nothing that I
Whoa, 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 whoa. As I've said, very hip-hop influenced, but this time more with like a lo-fi jazzy tone, and now it has all those jazzy Drew Barrymore elements. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I think it's still true to its R&B roots, but so much so is leaning towards hip hop and jazz. That's so beautiful, the mixture of it all. I can barely hear the words that are coming out of her mouth. This is not strange coming from just SZA, and I'm not going to try to figure out what each lyric means. I'm just going to indulge in this beautiful masterpiece. So fine. I'm like, this is the second track, and I'm like, this is a masterpiece.
now I'm in the face, that on my face, now you lay your face down, got me saying I'm about to be I'm so much if I can't have you, then what will
Okay, I have to say, this is very unexpected. This is, oh, this is very unexpected because I think it's just the mellowness of her tone here, and it works so well with this. I think we're getting into this false sense of confidence and this false sense of self-importance that I still don't believe her. I still don't believe that she's very confident and then she's like breaking this. Like, I don't think that she actually means what she's saying, and she's like very, very on the nose about it. It's like, I'm so mature, I don't need a therapist, and it's so very suspicious. First of all, I had this thing that, oh god, okay, she's having this false sense of self-importance and this false confidence about herself, but then now it's sort of like it's sort of sinking in that this might be actually a fantasy about like murder. It's like getting to the darkest of thoughts. It's so weird. I feel like she is going with that I'm a badass bitch type of vibe, and you sort of look at it with the cringe because you don't know how true it is. You don't know if she's like switching to like bad girl Riri type of style, or it's like really she has been so miserable, so much so that she'd rather just see herself as this like she'd rather foresee her own comeuppance, and she'd rather just believe that she is indestructible. And now it's starting to sink in that this might actually just be a fantasy about like murdering your ex. Track number 3 is Seek and Destroy. By the way, I'm noticing something. It feels like the production is off cycle. It feels like, as much as there are like distinct cuts between songs, but it feels like the production from the previous song is continued into the following song, and so far, because there have been, like, as I've said, these hip-hop jazzy vibes from the first one, and she was like sing rapping, and in this second one it was like the closest thing to hip-hop jazz or jazz hip-hop. I don't know what it would be called, but these very mellow vocals, and then now, but what I'm hearing is that distortion, that weird lo-fi distortion that's still consistent in these songs. But okay, let's continue.
You push me past my own capacity, boy. This boy, no return required. Don't do it, don't do it. I have to do it to you, don't do it.
Whoo, production. Oh God, it's like this weird West Coast chill, right? Its essence is like this West Coast chill, but it has all these hard drums and hard snares that's like, oh God, wow. It's like the style that I've like yearned from SZA since her what is this? Her Z days. I think it started because the drums became more prevalent towards Control, but this is exactly like the balance between it all. It's so weird. My point is, I love the production in this song so far. Ooh. Oh, just that kick. It's so beautiful production in the song. Oh God, I cannot wait to hear this in my earsets. Oh God, I cannot wait. God damn. What is that? Ooh. It's not even over, God. Okay, it's about to get into the following song. Seek and Destroy. Ooh, girl. Lyrically, I didn't grasp much, but it's sort of like it feels more like this sort of blameful state, whereby now it's no longer like I'm this badass, but it's like you did this shit. It's like the closest thing to I Hate You, but I Hate You is a little bit more brutal. But this one is much more honest with his feelings towards the significant other. But then I may be wrong about this. But what I sort of got just from the production is just this very beautiful Afro-influenced beat that went well with like this hip-hop element. It's so beautiful. It's so beautiful to the point whereby it's the R&B element that is mostly brought forth by her vocals complements the production so well. It's so beautiful. Oh wow, I think that's my favorite song so far, Seek and Destroy. The following song, track number 4, is Low. Consistency. Very consistent when it comes to the production. Okay, we got No. What is happening? What is happening? Whoo! Okay. Oh God. And her delivery as well. This album is so hip-hop influenced. And that element is so much on the forefront. It's so beautiful. Oh wow. I needed a few seconds of that. I need you to get the fuck on my space. slithery, so my God, so sultry. Oh, whew. Production is so crazy. Like just the background stuff that's happening in the production, so beautiful. Like there's still consistency in that R&B element, but so much is happening with the production itself that it's just like, oh my God, wow.
Fuck you. Real shit. I wasn't even on fuck you. But you trying to make me look stupid. I slapped the dog shit after start for you.
Oh my God. Okay, what an ending, by the way. Oh my God. But wow, that was refreshing. I think that's the best term to describe that. It's so new for her, and I love it. And it wasn't too much, and it wasn't out of character. It was sort of like this introduction to this new Caesar that I am starting to believe. Because Caesar is mostly talking about themes of like fear of abandonment and nostalgia and like her themes are usually very heartbroken. But it so happens that now she has this confidence and this badassness that it's so hard to believe, yet at the same time you're getting into it, and I'm starting to believe it. I might have been wrong. Maybe this album is like a comeuppance from Control. Track number 5, which I already love the title, Love Language. Oh my God, can we actually get a 6/8 song? Like it's a 6/8 time signature song. Like that would be so amazing. Like if we could just get some doo-wop, some soul stuff, like old 50s production. That would be so amazing. Like for example, I'm so sorry for pausing this much. For example, what Rihanna did on Love on the Brain. That was just beautiful, and it had that very doo-wop element. It was just beautiful, and I'm just spitballing. I'm not going to tell what Queen Mother SZA should do. Let's continue.
Patience ain't no virtue with you. I don't waste it playing time, pacing around ain't the school. You and bitches on the side, and I might not wonder too.
Listen, you may struggle to hear what SZA is saying in each and every lyric, but you know that her poetry is on point. You know that whatever she is saying, she's saying it with so much intelligence and with so much writing ability. She's one of the most creative writers, one of the most intelligent lyricists that I've ever known in the R&B spectrum. Beautiful.
I meet brand nigga. Text me like I'm waiting for you to come lie to me. Oh my God, says you found me. I understand how you speak your love language. Bad as I wanna be yours, I can get what your program. Sexy like a slow gym. Stick around 'cause I want it. Nobody puts that purpose in me like you do. Still, nobody get that work up.
Definitely reminds me of the R&B elements from Asha and Jeremiah, like just those very it's very sexual content. Like the song is explicitly about just the intimacy around sex and just romance, but particularly this instrumental, it's something you'd hear from Jeremiah or Asha or even Trey songs. It's beautiful.
You're the definition of a right hand, of a mind right hand. That's you when you leave me in your love language. Show me, girl, how to connect to you. Help me, call me like you get the past memories on me. Call me like you want confessions. Keep what I'm you know the difference between me and chickens.
This girl has a way of making desperation look so sexy. Like she has a way of yearning and wanting affection in very desperate ways. Sorry. She has a way of yearning and wanting affection in so many desperate ways, but she can make it seem so sexy. Sometimes it feels like, for example, in the instance of Control of The Weeknd, it can sometimes feel like she's the one who's in control when in fact she's the one losing control. And it's so beautiful to hear it come across as this very sultry, sexy sound, whereas it's very just desperate and very fearful. Hey, mirrors inside me. Hey, she is out here interpolating her own songs, okay? Oh, okay, I saw that. With the addition of the strings, it feels quite classical. And I am hoping that I get more classical elements in this album. Oh, we're getting back to that UFO sound. Oh my god, I love this consistency. I just love it. I feel like really you're like in the middle of the ocean, like just how the artwork depicts. It's so beautiful. Oh my god. So the following track number 6 is Blind, which I feel like I heard towards the end of Shirt, if that was the actual song or it was just like what is this? An interlude. I don't know, but we're going to get into it right now. Very serene, by the way. Like we just came from a power punch, and now we're getting towards this slower, more delicate sound.
Niggas want me to get ratchet, niggas want me to attack it. Put the hood on, they calling me cashes. I don't care much you knew me in the past tense. I ain't no Julia style, this ain't no last dance. Way past it, way. Fuck it.
I don't know, like this new style of hip hop and rap is just giving her a new level of confidence, man. It is just so insane. God. And the way that it reminds me of Love Galore, the way she's like having this skirt on niggas type of vibe. It's I don't know, it's infectious.
That's crazy, but I date me. Fucking up a check, I don't want no receipt. Money keep possessed, let my spirit speak free.
What did she say?
The past tense, I ain't no Julia style, this ain't no last dance. Way past it, way. Fucking on my ex, crazy, but I date me. Fucking up a check, I don't want no receipt. Money keep possessed, let my spirit speak freely. My pussy precedes me. I'm still playing the victim.
Listen, my inner whore. That was my inner whore. Oh my. And she just stepped out for a second. She was like, I hear you. SZA has a very weird past, I have to say. Like she has a past of, for example, she used to be a stripper, according to the song Broken Clocks. But she also has a way in her music to make sex seem so casual, as if it's either she's in control or she's unbothered. And it's sort of like, if you can see through it, you can see through the insecurity, which is spoken so boldly about in Control. But then in this album, there's this sense of confidence and importance that you don't know if it's powerful or it's just cringy and like this open wound that needs to be addressed. Oh God.
It's so embarrassing. All of the love I see living inside of me. I can't see, I'm blind. You ain't getting your bitch back. Calm down, she could be worse, never say that. I don't want pipe down, rather get paid back. Mama told me never show where you lay at. You still talking about babies, and I'm still taking a baby. It's so embarrassing.
Poetry in this, the poetry. I think it's so much easier now that she's using this hip hop bounce, because now it's making her lyricism and her point to be much clearer. It's like she removed every effect, and then now you're just dealing with the purity of her voice, and that's so beautiful. There's so little that's happening with the production, yet there's so much that she's saying that's coming out of her mouth. And that's beautiful because it's a lyrical song. It's more lyrical, it's more intimate. That's a beautiful choice, beautiful choice. And now I'm hearing that those classical elements that I wanted to continue into the other songs. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And there's another element that I loved in Blind. There's this whole thing of there's this badass type of vibe as well, but you sort of can feel the realness to it, whereby it's not just insecurity, but you can tell that is this feeling of being stuck. And I think we try so much to what is this? To empower women after relationships. And I feel like the truest the truest feeling that the audience, which is us, can relate to is the sentimentality of it, even the heartbreak at some point. And I feel like this goes even beyond this element of romance and relationships. I feel like it's just something personally in being blocked from feeling true love. And that's just, it's sad, really. It's sad. And I think that the connotation to blind is almost as if you are like you feel this love, but you're so blind, you're so numb to receive it. And it's sad. It's sad, really. But I hope that I actually got the message that she was trying to say. But beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So the following song, track number 7, is Used, featuring Don Toliver.
Yes, I've been used to being used like this. Ain't no difference, I'm immortalized. My thoughts, praise the most like for protection over my most prized possessions. Talking about money, chandeliers, and all that's for real is forever. Moments stolen taste better.
I've been writing, it's going well. Thought you had another way, caught up with a girl. I feel like it's over. Something coming again.
My blessings, twice my death stress.
Okay, Don Toliver, mixture of Khalid and Sampha. It's so I think usually I never instantly gravitate towards this tone and this sound, but it's a great hook. And the thing is, I think what's redeeming about his voice is the chorus itself and how he lays the vocals on the not lay. What am I saying? I think his part on the chorus is great. I just think that it usually takes me time to acclimatize to that weird, like exaggerated vibrato. It's weird to me. It takes me a while. That's my point. So I feel like as much as we're experiencing this very fresh sound from SZA, and then it just came with this very down-tempo tone. It's so weird. I don't know how to describe it, but let's continue.
Ain't trust nobody you ain't been broke with. Till I break my focus, bitch. I always want you. Got in the measure.
Wait, you can't trust someone's what? Oh my god. Wow, okay.
I don't take much, just need your honesty. Oh, number one, get up when you confess. Feelings don't need discussion. Spend my life discovering new shit.
I've been writing, calling again.
Beautiful, but that song felt more like an interlude now that I got towards the end of it. And I feel like there's so little to talk about. I don't know, there's so little to talk about. I feel like even SZA herself, I feel like this wasn't her most prominent song. I feel like this is like my least favorite for a first impression, for like a first time reaction. The following track number 8, is Snooze. Oh, can you imagine some of these songs when you play them on slowed and reverbed? Oh, God.
I'm such that fine for you. I do that 3-4 times again. I testify for you. With all of my mind was getting you. I'm not. As long as you joking, now in for me. I got it. My bitch skin blue and I do bodies. But the truth, I look better under you. I can't lose when I'm when I'm with you. In the top top ride with you, I feel like Scarface. Like that white bitch with the.
Okay, first of all, we're having Scarface references. Oh my God, okay. But wow, how sweet. I feel like this is one of the sweeter themes in this album. And it's sort of like that feeling of wanting to bury yourself into someone. It's beautiful. It's okay. No, it's a breath of fresh air into the album, and it's so beautiful and serene. Beautiful.
We had shit, yeah. It was magic, yeah. Smash and grab shit, yeah. Nasty habits take a hold when you're not in. Ain't a home when you're not in.
What is a songwriter? You have to force rhyming sounds. Oh my gosh, she forced that magical. God. But it works with her lilt and her accent anyway.
Oh, I can't lose when I'm with you.
If you cannot see yourself with friends on a seashore, and there's like this large SUV that's like bumping Snooze by SZA, oh my God, and you're just there with your bae, but it's a chillers, it's a friend's chillers, but your bae's there, and you guys are just staring into the sunset. It's twilight, and it's so beautiful. Oh, it gives me We Won't Stop. Yeah, I think that's the name of the song. We Won't Stop by 7th Streeter and Chris Brown. It gives me that beautiful chilled element, almost as if it's going towards chill wave, but not enough elements to call it chill wave. It's so beautiful.
When I'm with you, how can I snooze and miss the moment you just do it?
That's so creative though. Like the autotune, it's so flute-like. It's that's so beautiful. Sorry for posing this again. Oh God, it just gives me chills. It reminds me of the way who is that woman? Is it Sevdaliza and I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Rosalia? Sevdaliza and Rosalia. The way that they use autotune, that it sounds very it almost sounds like a very beautiful flute-like Arabic melisma. It's so beautiful. Oh God. I like this one. It's the closest thing to nostalgia and the closest thing to like that I don't know. This makes me think of 2013, 2004, 2012 to 2014. Those memories of like I was still in high school, and there would be these. It's nothing specific about the production or even the lyrical content, but it just takes me back to that time when I used to be so passionate about music, and I used to love music so much, and I would like spend moments in front of a TV screen, like hours in front of a TV screen, going through like music channels, Channel O, MTV Base, Trace, and I would like spend hours of my time just listening to it. Sometimes I had like a pad and I would like write down new songs that I liked. It was just so beautiful. This reminds me of that time, and during that time was when I think it was during the time when I was outgoing quite a lot. I was still young, of course, but that's another story. But whenever I went out, I used to fantasize about this life of having chill, I'd like to. I fantasized about having chill moments with friends, at the beach shore, and there'll be like a sunset and like beautiful music. This is the music that I would have played in that scene. I'm so sorry. This is such a specific fantasy, but it's taking me back to that time. Snooze is my favorite song. God. So the following song, track number 9, is Notice Me, and I feel like this one is going to be the saddest.
You stay on my mind, I can't quit, no time spent with you, and I still wonder if you notice me, yes. I'm alive if I box you, I'm alive if I check your line, we now I'm late, I give us you can decide by no
The way that bass drop just came, wow, wow. So we're back to contemporary elements. So beautiful. I think I keep on saying beautiful in this video, but this album is just so beautiful, guys. It's just God.
all this and more you want me, all this and do so wrong you, promise you got me.
Just the boldness of her belting. Her belts are just so confident, and I feel like it's such a consistent element in. It's not like she just started belting. It's just that her entire sound. I feel like when you, for example, there are artists like, for example, Ariana Grande is at the top of my head, whereby she would most likely rely on her head tone and her head notes, than using her chest. So I feel like SZA is more like a chest singer, and Ariana is more like an air head singer. Okay, I'm saying airhead. I don't know if that's offensive, but it's she's very bold when it comes to her belt. Her belting is just amazing.
I'm gonna be your girl, always be your person. Always to be your girl. We can even speak
We are going back. What was that?
your person. Always to be your girl. Wonder if you notice me. Yes. If I had a dime or two, the chips you be spitting out provide the mood. It's cool, but you'll be judging me for all I do. Say all this and more. Then take me a ride.
Oh, belting, it just comes out of nowhere. Do you see this lilt that I keep on talking about? She has her own rhythm when it comes to song, and it's so beautiful. Just up and down, up and down. Beautiful.
I don't wanna be your girlfriend. I'm just tryna be your person. Always have to be your girl. I'm only the dick that I need.
It's like the stinging pain. Oh, it's like, oh. Ooh. I want her to say B like for like 25 seconds, like consistently.
Try to wake you, but you rather be at home, yeah. So I do this shit that I didn't get no, yeah. I told you you don't need no girl. Why you
Production. What is that UFO sound? Like, what's happening? Oh God. I knew that it was going to be sad to some extent, but it was mostly covered up by the production as well. I feel like this album, it is even better than Control. God, I can't believe this, and it's Notice Me, you're one of the most beautiful songs. Definitely, definitely one of my favorites so far. So the following track, track number 10, is Gone Girl.
split mind, the lead and the side wind. Straightforward eyes on the climate. Burning bitches in my there.
I don't know what I keep on hearing in the production that has been very consistent throughout. I don't know if that's an organ or what is this? What would I describe that? That very muted piano. It sounds like a muted piano. But it's been very consistent. It and the UFO, which I don't know what the UFO is supposed to symbolize. Maybe I'm not about to think so deeply about the existence of UFOs, but it's beautiful to hear not only consistency but intent. You can actually tell that she's doing this on purpose. Maybe actually restart the song. Like I actually want to. I feel like I have been very disconnected since Notice Me. I still have Notice Me in my head. So can we just start with track number 10, Gone Girl.
Split on the lane and the side wind. Don't care, just laying beside me. Hate time, chasing a rewind. I need more space and security. I need less voices, just you and me. Squeezing too tight, boy, you're losing me. Boy, you're losing. Gone girl.
Hold on, Gone Girl. Ooh, I feel like those dad lyrics struck me, and I too do not have the best relationship with my father, and sometimes there's just so little that you feel like there's so much that would amalgamate. There's so much that would just integrate together if he was around, and if he just said something that will just change something. I don't know what I'm saying, but I feel like it's hitting home. That's my point. And with Gone Girl, I don't know what it's supposed to symbolize in this context, and I don't know. I feel like there's going to be this whole thing of insecurities that come from parental neglect, and how that reflects into romantic relationships.
She gone girl, never replaces. She's gone girl, gone girl. You better learn how to face it. She's trying for deeper meaning in nonsense. Trying to grow without hating the process. Tired of anticipating the worst, yeah. I need your touch, not your scrutiny. Squeezing too tight, boy, you're losing me. Boy, you're losing. Gone girl, so gone girl. Never replaces. She's gone girl, gone girl. Inward I go when there's no one around me. Further I go, everybody.
Hold on. Oh God. Just the vulnerability, the vulnerable essence of the song reminds me of the Normal Girl song on Control. That was the longest song I took. That song took me the longest to digest, and I don't know why. I think I slept on it a lot, but then this one is hitting me very immediately, and it's just the obvious vulnerability that's just from the first second of the song. And another thing, that chorus, beautifully sung. Oh, word.
Trying to erase, I live to escape. Gone girl, gone girl. You better learn how to face it. She's gone girl, gone girl. You better learn how to face it. She's gone girl, she's gone girl.
Okay. That one was one of the best ones as well. Oh God. And eventually when the pitch change started happening, and the march drums started coming in, the drum line. Wow, that was just beautiful. It was like a trip I don't know, it's like a metaphysical trip. That was beautiful. That was, oh God, it reminds me of that last song from the Silk Sonic album. Oh God. It's been a while since I've listened to that album, but the last song on that album, it just ascends and just keeps on ascending. It's so beautiful. It reminds me of that song. The following track, track number 11, is Smoking on My X-Pack.
With a clip and run it back, I'm really like that. I'm really not friendly, I need my credit, niggas hate that. I need the numbers, infection like micro. You test it, I might go. You push it, I might pop. I'm fucking on hot drops. I got your favorite rapper block. I heard the dick was whack. Your favorite athlete screaming, text me back. I make no exception. The lesser part of me loves all the cat. He's screaming, get back together. I'm screaming back at a bus trip. Hawaii for weather, booty softer than leather. These hoes.
Booty softer than oh my gosh, she is just spitting. Oh my word. Oh my god. She is just spitting. It's nothing but that hip hop sample, and she's just rapping. Like it's so cool. Oh my god. To the point where I'm starting to believe this persona that she's now establishing and introducing us to it. God.
Them whole accusations weak, the bitch accusations true. You hating from nosebleeds, I wish you well. Smoking on my ex-pack tonight. Smoking on my ex-pack tonight. You can trust in me. I can use it. I can trust in you. I can.
Oh, that sample. Okay. I think what I mostly like about this song is the withhold when it comes to the production. It reminds me heavily of Kanye West and his oldest work, and it has, I think Kanye is mostly known for withholding production. Sometimes is able to just gut punch you with like this very loud production, but then at the same time he can transform like something so little into something so profound. And I feel like that this is one of those songs, Ghost in the Machine. What am I saying? Smoking on My X-Pack is one of those songs. And I don't know if SZA was inspired by Kanye, but most definitely. Oh God, that was beautiful. The following track is Ghost in the Machine featuring Phoebe Bridgers. If you guys actually want me to react to Phoebe Bridgers, drop those comments down below. I would be more than happy to. And I know of her name because she has been heavily compared to Billie Eilish. And I am looking forward to actually like knowing her work.
Everything disgusting, conversation is so boring. Heard about what I eat her, I don't agree, I did it first. Can you distract me from all the disaster? Can you touch on me and not call me after? Can you lead me to the app, what's the password? I need humanity. Craving humanity. I like humanity. I need humanity.
Okay, we're going back. We're going back to those harmonies. Okay. Is this her? No, I production.
Forsaken their humanity, they'd like to pass their life with
I'm sorry. No, I feel like the peaceful. Okay, I may have underestimated the strength in this album. Okay, I feel like there's a lot of growth on her part, and I'm so happy for her. I just thought that from Control, and the album is SOS, I just sort of anticipated that it would be just destruction and like chaos. But then it sort of feels like she has made peace with that chaos, and it's so beautiful to listen to. And by the way, Phoebe Bridgers was amazing, was just amazing. She came with this melancholic tone, but which reminds me of Billie Eilish quite a lot. And she came and did her own thing, which was so relevant to the haphazardness of the song, of the production of the song anyway. It feels like a song that was almost produced by R.E.L.M. By the way, if you guys want me to react to R.E.L.M, drop those comments down below. I would love to. I listened to a couple of her songs, but I'm hoping to learn more and more songs from her. She is amazing. She produced for Kanye West in one of the 2010 albums. Anyway, this was amazing. It reminded, production-wise, it reminded me of R.E.L.M with the weird percussions and all that. Yeah, one of my favorites, actually. The following track number 13, is F to F, which I'm assuming is Face to Face. What I'm realizing is that strings now are coming towards the forefront. Okay, like we're getting a lot of guitar.
I've been thinking about you like I'm in my sleep. Worried that you already know where you place me. Worried I done took it too far and you too hurt to hear me. Now I'm ovulating and I need about 6. Knowing you gon' block me tomorrow, can you still come and get me? Listen, my daddy when the nights get cold. Wishing I did.
I am so sorry. I am thinking of, what is that song? Today I don't feel like, Bruno Mars, the Lazy Song. Like I'm so reminded of that song and just the early 2010s. It's so weird, like how we just instantly switch to pop. Okay. Okay, it's not even like pop. Just get that out of the way. I don't know, I just had the first impression of pop, but no, of course not. It has an element of grunge and rock, which is okay. Okay, this is strange. I have to say, this is a little bit strange. I did not expect rock in the middle of this album. I got lost on the title. I have to be honest. Lyrically, I'm like gone. But then I'm focusing on a lot of strange things that are happening with production so far, and we just switched entirely. We just switched genres. We went from like hip hop and R&B, and then now we're getting into like rock or grunge or pop punk. Like there are punk elements as well, although not entirely. It is the strangest thing, I have to admit. I think that one I will need more time with it, most definitely. Because I struggle with that R.E.L sound, whereby it's so close to punk. Punk is not my favorite sound. I think I'd rather prefer metal, which I am planning to react to soon on this channel. But I tend to slow down when it comes to like punk because it just feels like very angsty. As compared to angry, I would prefer something that feels rageful and full of extreme emotions than punk, whereby it feels like you're listening to a teenager. And I don't know, that one will take me time to acclimatize to. But it's a step into a new direction, and I like that. So track number 14, the following track is Nobody Gets Me. Oh, okay, Nobody Gets Me. I'm that girl. Okay, sorry. Just getting deeper into this guitar, huh? Wow. We just had load shedding. But you know what? Let's restart the song. Let's just restart the song.
Took a long vacation to make up to Jay-Z. We're balls deep, now we beefing. Let me butt naked at the MGM. So wasting, it's too late, I don't wanna lose. What's left of you? How am I supposed to tell you? I don't wanna see you with anyone but me. Nobody gets me, you do. You do. Nobody gets me, you do. You do. Nobody gets me, out to.
No. Hold on. Wow. Immediately I'm getting a very indie vibe. Like an indie pop song. Very beautiful. It reminds me of Jukai by Janae Aiko, but with a less suicidal part. But with more of a what is this? It's like self-auded, if that's even a word. But it's sort of like she's talking to herself, and she wants to go to this place where she'll just be alone. And that's I feel like it's a relatable feeling for all of us anyway. But it's so beautiful to hear it so raw, especially with an indie element to it. It's beautiful.
If I'm real, I deserve less. If I was you, I wouldn't take me back. I pretend when I'm with a man is you. When I know that it's too late, I don't wanna lose. What's left of you? How am I supposed to do? Nobody gets me, you Nobody gets me, you do.
It could be a self-ode, or it could be an ode to like a past lover, and like retreating towards this place where you're going to really be alone, away from that relationship. It's very complex. I think it's between the two. It's the in-between of it all. And even if she did not intend to say that, but I feel like with the sequencing of the album lyrically, I feel like it's supposed to touch on both yourself and the person. But okay, that was the most beautiful song on this album. I think I'll keep on saying that until I find my actual favorite. So the following song, track number 15, is Conceited. Very this consistent, like we went from organ to like I don't know what I would call that, like a marimba. Like I don't I at this point I'm so oh my god, there's like this xylophone marimba tone now, and it's being mixed with like a trap beat. What is happening?
I ain't nobody else who guilty about it. I just got my body done and I don't give about it. Oh, feel like my hobby. Oh, no reason to make plans. I'm cool. I had everything that I need and I want more. I can't turn my foot up in this and encore. I had everything I'm living up for.
I'm thinking of a South African song. It's Rands and Nairas. Yeah, it reminds me of that song, particularly during the pre-chorus. Okay.
Me, I'm betting on me.
Yes,
How you fucking be living and don't sleep about it? Always
that must have been intentional, of course.
give my feel like no million. Feel like my giant. I'm just living my passionate diamonds full. I got everything I'm living up for them. I've been burning bridges, I do it over again. 'Cause I'm betting on me.
Okay, I know that I'm not the only person who was reminded of Drake in the song. I know for sure production, it just smells like Drake. Oh god, it's sick though. I feel like it's so funny how when I hear these contemporary sounds, it actually feels like they are the interludes of this album. But it's so beautiful, very very beautiful. Oh my god. So the following track number 16, is Special. This is where I'm expecting Lizzo to just come in, but okay.
I wish I was that girl from the Gucci store. She never wore any makeup and she owns couture. Like I was an art piece, like I was an ordinary girl. I wish I was special. I give all my special. Now I'm just a loser. I used to be special, but you made me hate me. Regret that I changed me. Just like you. Wanted to be thick, now I wanna be thin. Her Pilates is in, bet you windows out. You say I'm too wild, you gon' hate me now. You got me fucked up, now I'm getting fucked up. Thinking about us fucking, why'd you have to fuck her? I don't wanna see you, why'd you have to treat me like I was an ordinary girl? Wish to be special, but you made me hate me. Regret that I changed me. I hate that you made me just like you. Just like you.
This song could be about two things. This could be about a very unhealthy relationship that she was in, and it so happened that she lost her sense of confidence because of this person. Um, that's the first theory. And then secondly, it's about media scrutiny and how I think we barely noticed that SZA, before she was a commercial girl, before she started topping the charts, she was really just a plus-sized woman, and she wasn't so much of a fit into the commercial eye, but I think her talent and unfortunately just her new look sort of blurred the type of person that she actually was on the inside and how she saw herself. And I don't know if this makes any sense, but I feel like the song sort of wants to convert this idea of, well, we do see her as a talented person, and she's not just pitying herself, but she is actually wishing to take what she has and this beauty of what she has and giving it to someone else who actually feels that way. So the song technically is mostly dedicated to us as her fans. And I feel like the reason why I haven't been able to say anything up until like 2 minutes is because it's such a heartfelt song. I felt it personally. And there are these little things, there are these little things that you'd like to change about yourself so that you don't receive some scrutiny on in the public eye. And I feel like as a person who runs a YouTube channel, there are sometimes like some nasty comments that I come across too, and I usually delete them and I never take them into account, but I have this fear that the more I put myself out there, the more I'm subjecting myself to scrutiny. And coming back to romantic relationships, I feel like there's a lot of ourselves that we change in order to adapt to a certain person and to, I don't know, approval, being liked, being admired, being, I don't know, like there's a lot of appeasement that comes with romantic relationships, especially unhealthy ones. But I think this song touches upon that, and I feel like it's too delicate of a theme for me to be jumping around and be excited about. It's so personal to her, and I can tell that. And I feel like I can see why Lizzo would be involved in the album. I don't know if in this song particularly, but I feel like oh well, there was this report that said that SZA played the album for Lizzo, and I'm sure that this is one of the songs that she heard. And I don't know, I can see how this song particularly, and even the album, would talk so deeply with Lizzo. Beautiful, beautiful song is what I meant. And let's continue. Okay. As I've said, absolutely beautiful. There is little to say, but very beautiful song, heartfelt. I felt it personally, and I feel like a lot of her fans will communicate deeply with the song, and with more listens, it's going to just speak even deeper to me. The following track number 17, is Too Late. I think the one thing that disappointed with the Too Late, I thought that there would be like background vocals to actually just fill the song, but there wasn't. There was just her sole vocals. Too Late was probably one of my least favorites. And this is, maybe it's going to grow on me, I don't know, but so far it's one of my least favorites. I feel like it's it's more of a radio hit. I feel like I would most likely hear the song on the radio, but it's nothing heartfelt for me. But it's what I've caught is the bargaining and the whole. I think it might be the mix between bargaining and depression, and going towards the end of the grieving process. But it's sonically nothing special. It sounded like Nice Forward by Drake, with the similar beats per minute tempo, I mean. Oh my god, but yeah, beats per minute anyway. But then anyway, track number 18, Far.
I was all my silhouettes. I was all my emotions. And a few brews, need a palm tree. I be drinking in private, don't call me to party up. Fuck on you nigga for cardio. The good it really feeling right away.
I don't know, there's something about those chords that feel very nostalgic. And I think even in the case of, what is this song that I thought was very nostalgic? Is Notice Me, I think. But there is this very nostalgic element of it. Like, it's... You know, sometimes it feels like it's a song that you heard from 2010, early 2010s, and like it's just like this specific song, but it's stuck to a specific time. That's the song. It's just the chords remind me of that time.
I'm being used, I'm playing stupid, I'm faking cool. I don't know shit I want. Far, far, I gotta recognize me. Far, far, cause I let you define me. I'm far, far, cause I can trust nobody. Far, stay far, so far. I just want my sanity back. Better than being your enemy. Better than letting go, scared that I'll be used. Don't play it stupid, don't be it cool. That's how you do. I don't want none of that shit. Got me running so far, far. I gotta recognize me. Far.
Woo! Oh, this is the song that chooses to hit me? Oh god. Wow. Romantic relationships have a way of just blurring your identity, and you sort of feel like you're gravitating away from yourself and you're transforming yourself into someone else, someone more ideal, someone that you're significant, someone that you think your significant other wants. But something can be so toxic and so bad that it destroys you. And sometimes you just really want to be you want to be distant from everything and everyone. And there's a lot of embarrassment as well that comes with it, and a lot of changes when it comes to your relationships, when you're from a romantic relationship, that it sort of feels like now you can't fit into your old relationships anymore. I mean, some relationships just last, and that's just a privilege. But it so happens that sometimes after a romantic relationship, you lose so much of yourself that you don't fit in some of those relationships that used to be important to you anymore. It's so weird, like, but at the same time, as much as it feels like that aspect of your life is collapsing, but you sort of, there's that period where you realize that as you're distancing yourself and you're spending more time with yourself, you're coming back to yourself. And that's so beautiful, and you become less blind, and it's like, it's sort of like you're coming back it's almost like you're not even coming back to who you were before the relationship, but you sort of find this new sense of healing that is even beyond what you just went through, or beyond the relationship, beyond the heartache of the relationship. You just come back to the uttermost healing. Like, I can't describe it. This beauty that comes with heartbreak, that isn't supposed to be glamorized, of course, but it's something to appreciate once you've gone through it. And you can look at it with grace, or you can look at it with resentment. And I personally have gone through one of the worst heartbreaks of my life, but it happened that after that, I gravitated back towards myself, and things were not the same in my external environment. That is my other relationships. But it so happens that I gravitated towards this love, towards this warmth, and I couldn't explain who I was anymore. I couldn't say that this is the reason why I went away. It just felt nice coming back to myself, and I didn't have to defend myself. It was my point is far is far.
Stress me out and burn me out, it's all bad now. I remember when I really celebrate that. I'd rather than be with me, ready to let it go. Drag me far, far like I don't recognize me. Far, far 'cause I let you define me. I'm far, far 'cause I can't trust nobody.
This song is the closest thing to God, and say it like that. Oh God, it is the closest thing, because not only of that spacious production, like the spacious trap light production, but it allows so much space for like, I don't know, I feel like it was so intentional with the ruminative state of mind, and the isolated feel of the song. As much as it's still groovy, but there's this beautiful element of distance and scatteredness that it's just so beautiful, beautiful. I keep on saying beautiful. Oh God. Track number 20, Open Arms, featuring Travis Scott. So Travis Scott is featuring on the SZA album for the second time now.
He lost and found me. I was surrounded with open eyes. Open arms. I'm so devoted to you, to you, to you. Till I get hopeless, I'll be right here with open eyes. Open arms. You give me open arms. I'm so devoted to you.
Beautiful song, by the way. Like, sorry to cut in the middle of the chorus, but it is an amazing song. Very simple. I think this is where, after Shirt, this is where you actually feel like you're coming towards the end of the album. And that feels good, because like it needs like some neat rap. It actually does, because it was one chaotic ride. And as much as it feels long, it does feel long. And I think it's best when you're listening to this album all in one take to be as calm-minded and be as receptive as possible. But right now, I can feel the length of the album, but also I can feel that it's gravitating towards the end. So that's great.
I decided I'm forever riding, I'm forever guiding. Consequences, repercussions, karma keep on changing. I'm a bed on your feet, just on suicide.
You know what's funny? In this song, I feel like Future would have been a much better feature than Travis. And I don't know why. I feel like when it comes to like those head voices, it's usually Future who does it so well for me. And maybe even Ty Dolla $ign. But Travis Scott, it always feels like this heavy autotune that's not very comfortable. Although I was actually anticipating him to like to move away from the lower register, which is how he started. But then it ended up not being what I thought it would be. Okay, let's keep listening.
Anything you don't
I guess I gotta go. I guess it's time to go.
And the way SZA entered after Travis, that was smooth. Oh my God.
Gotta let you go. ain't gotta let you go, I must. You're the only one that's holding me down. That's holding me down.
Okay, we needed that ending. Okay, we needed that ending. Wow, it came out of nowhere, by the way. Oh my God. I feel like the song, though, Open Arms featuring Travis Scott, I feel like it's one of those songs that helped tie the album towards the end. It's one of the forgettable songs, one of my least favorite. But, I mean, after Shirt, I don't feel like there's going to be that heaviness that we got from the beginning. It feels like now things are mellowing towards the end, and that's great. I just feel like Open Arms is one of the least powerful songs, and Travis Scott did not do an amazing job with the song as well, and I feel like it's going to grow on me maybe at some point, but definitely not for a first listen. Yes. We're heading towards the, well, we're not heading. We're finally on the last track of the album, track number 23. Oh, God. Forgiveless, featuring Old Dirty Bastard.
No, I'm the original G.O.D. Making young ladies scream and rock refugee. When I go da 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 da, girls get hot. From the funky rap music stereotype. Baby, baby, I can't love.
I don't care about consequences, I want my lead back. I don't mind watching.
Hey. Oh, what is this energy? Oh, God. You know, I was trying to... We are restarting the song. But what I was trying to figure out in the beginning is, was this a sample? Is this a sample? Is he actually like part of the song? Oh my God. And now that I think about it, Old Dirty Bastard could have been like an 80s, 90s hip hop like rapper. But now that I'm... Oh God. Like, never mind that part, but... Oh my God, the way SZA came in. Oh God. Wow. We're restarting the song. Thank you. Wow. And also those, I keep on referencing Jay-Z because like is the one person that I know who like has like those old soul, what is this? Samples.
No, I'm the original G.O.D. Making young ladies scream and rock refugee. When I go da 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 da, baby, baby, I can't.
Also this chopped and screwed sound, it's almost that, but it's not technically chopped and screwed, but it sort of reminds you of that type of music. Wow.
I don't care about consequences, I want my lead back. I don't mind watching, get to pushing it way back. I don't mind burning bridges of my enemies and the peace. Call that bitch my kid, she ain't no kin to me. If I told you was the way you around me, though.
Why is this the last song? Why? God, okay.
Fucking from black pain, ain't no dog. I can't
Listen.
love.
I don't care about consequences, I want my lead back. I don't mind watching, get to pushing it way back.
Listen.
I don't mind burning bridges of my enemies and the peace. Call that bitch my kid, she ain't no kin to me. If I told you was the way you around me, though. Give a fuck what you prefer. I don't mind competition, it is what it is. You don't mind taking veto, that's why you a bitch.
Period. Oh. What is this energy? What is this? Oh, God. Wow. Okay, wow, we did not expect that. Ooh. Oh, God.
But if I tell you think I love it, it's about me, though. Got a couple of that.
Oh, God. Oh. Like, it's reminding me of that, that accent that she used on Consideration with Rihanna. It is so, oh God. Wow. It fits so well with the feel of this beat. Oh, and just, I'll keep on talking about her energy in this track. Oh God.
I thought I told you before, it's not gonna end how you want. I might forget it, I'm forget it.
Oh,
Oh, my nigga.
just the drama. I like also thematically how she ended the album. I think she did I mean, she definitely has a new persona now, and I I I I I like it for her. I love it for her. I feel like sometimes we're so used to being so miserable that we find our way out through either very asshole ways or like in ways that just make you look like a badass. And you know, sometimes people like really can see through a badass confident person. Not that they're trying to nitpick, but they can see the strength behind that. They can see the bravery, in fact, that comes with that. And I feel like SZA has gone through a lot, and you can tell from her music. But then SOS is just like a scurve. It is just like a 300 and goddamn, well, 180. We're not going back. It's just 180 and just like heading another direction with the craft. And it's so insane. Like, the genre juxtapositions, the lyrical depth, because as much as the like songs that feel like they are just like this boastful interlude, like even the songs that feel that way are actually good songs. Like, this album is a goddamn good album. This is an amazing album. It's a beautiful album because it's not just cool, but it's also beautiful in its delicacy and its intimacy as well. But I appreciate this because it means improvement. It means healing for her, and there's a lot of stuff that, well, I feel like this album is totally different from Control, in a way that in Control there was just this spiral and this lack of self-perception. And I feel like she had no, at that point there was this honest depiction of both naivete and insecurity, and there was little control over that. But then in this, she is just blowing guns. She is just blazing. Oh my God. And even when there are moments whereby she's slowing herself down and she's like really talking to us, it doesn't feel like we're taking 12 steps backwards. And now when she's concluding the album, she's gravitating towards acceptance, and also like a fun way of acceptance of saying that I'll forgive, but I'll never forget. And maybe that's, I mean, there's an entire debate, there's an entire argument about that, about when you are betrayed and hurt by someone, do you forgive and forget, or do you forgive but never forget? But then anyway, it's so beautiful. This experience was just beautiful. Oh my God. But then anyway, that is the end of our reaction video. If you guys actually liked today's content, you guys can subscribe, like, and comment down below. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your support. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll see you guys next time.